Another way underground just opened up. The Blackbridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay. So now we can just go there now. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network? Does that mean we could, for example, like access the office terminal, which we never have, and that's how we can read our emails? Oh. Ah! So this puzzle is just solved. Where is the... Not even on the map. Okay. Yay, yeah. Yay. Thank you, periodic table. Okay, so we definitely want to like have enough steps to get back outside. But for now, we will keep going. Yeah. Why is this shiny? It's shiny and I must know why. The wine cellar, okay. A dig spot, shovel time. Let's go. Nothing. 2 dig spots and we got a shoe and nothing. Yeah, okay, I remember drawing this. A while ago. Oh. Oh, this is new. Wine cellar is it's a spine and a pine, so that's S. Spine, pine, S. Okay, yeah. Okay. Did I write down the lab art? I think not. Where are you? No. As a storm or a cloud or rain. Where are you? Aha. Storm, corn, wheat. Oh no. I can't think of anything else but wheat. Oh, no. Grain and rain. Okay. So G. Cool. Oh, where was I? Okay, yes. We are. Okay, back through the other door in the boiler room. Let's go. Nope, not that way. Oh, that's right, it's locked. Yeah, let's just keep... The breaker box lets us turn lights on and power rooms that are otherwise unpowered, which we don't have right now. Lets us open the garage, which again we don't have right now. Oh, the Great Hall frustrates me because, okay, we won't be able to go anywhere. What could be in confidential? I'm pretty tempted by confidential. We do have the key card system. We don't need to turn off the keycard system because we have a key card for once. Confidential. What are we gonna get? Ooh, what is this? Spreading items immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your... Oh, that's how spreading works. They have to already exist. Good to know. Okay, we've been here once before. These are some new looking... I've never seen this art before. What is this? Paint? Paint the globe? Why paint a globe? Brush? Fly? Plane? Looks like plane and paint? Paint? Brush? Globe, earth. Plane, air, fly, biplane, Earth globe. I don't know what this one is. Ooh, okay. I'll have to stew on that. Okay. Anything else in the conference room? Right, but this is a lie, right? Yeah. Because it's written on red paper. Yeah. Or we just didn't find the right safe. After take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Is there anything there? No. So somewhere there are interesting notes. And there's an office. Office safe. Eh? Ah, we're out of keys. Okay. So now we have to go. Let's try our luck. We need to try our luck in the archives and in the conference room to see if there are unlocked doors we can continue to progress through. Okay. Nope. Locked. How about the drawing room? I gotta say, that door looks locked. Hey, I just can't tell. The office. We've never found the office. And it costs 2 gems, so we'll trigger our experiment. Look at that. Look at, ooh. Experiment successful. We got an extra star. Hell yes. We've done it. 1 successful trigger. And our first time in the office. Yes, look at it. So that's the king. That's a little on the nose. You put the king in your office, granduncle. What do you have? They look like horns. Who is this man? Okay, the camera. It's the camera he used to take photos of himself. Yeah, who is this guy? Okay, we've seen that in a bedroom, but it was pointing down. This time it's pointing to the side, and it's a little smaller. We've seen this in the bedroom, too. Is that a gem? I can't reach it. Ugh, weird. Oh. Whoa, she is full on wearing a crown. Crown. Okay, a minecart and a chart. Okay. Office is chart and cart. That's H. Who are these? Oh, okay, we've seen her before. We haven't seen him before. Or we haven't seen this photo. Clara, we think? Possibly. Same bust yourself all over the place. Or whoever that is. Right? These look like numbers from different angles, right? Like a 5 and a 0, maybe? No way. Another upgrade disc? Look at us go. Okay, and it's just right here where we can use it. What a gift. Bridget. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major, like red herring? What? Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay, first off, it's weird that the colors are obviously weird. Handwritten notes, the red doesn't mean it's a lie. These kind of feel like they are chess adjacent, but they're not quite there. Like queen, sure. Count, Lord, and Baron. They're not really bishop or castle. They're just like, for now, I will just write them down, including that they are in those colors. And maybe we'll check the library, especially March of the Count. Okay, I've written them down. The other thing that's interesting is hearings of the major. If it's hearings and not hearings, that could be like a major key, like you listen to something in a major key versus a minor. Flight of the Queen, not Flight of the Bumblebees, but again feels adjacent. What else do we have in here? Anything we can snag? Oh! Okay, cool. And that's why that looks so weird there. Okay, so, but I don't think we actually have the code, right? Like, that was a lie that the code was written to be a 9083. Right? Okay. Okay, before I poke around the safe more, let's see if there's anything else to it. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade another floor plan. Let's go. Huh, another green room. Interesting. So the other green room, we added a ton of dig spots to. Whoa. Raise your luck. What is luck? Oh wait, we dedicated to someone. Wait, that's so cool. Cloister of Rinna. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. Cloister of Vea. Find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft from this cloister. Cloister of Mila. Find an extra bedroom. Find an extra item in each bedroom you draft from this cloister. Wow. I don't know what luck is. What is luck? Let's do luck. Only good things can come from luck, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. We've never been in the office terminal before. Spread gold in the estate. What? On payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each of the staff members' rooms. This includes the servants' quarters and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Ha! Ooh, that's cool, but I don't think we have those. What does spread gold in the estate mean? Office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. We just spread gold in the estate. We'll have to, I guess, explore and see if we find gold around. We're doing okay on gold, but maybe that'll be something cool. Let's see if we can access those emails. Somebody mentioned emails that are only accessible from the office terminal. So let's see what we got. Electronic mail. Here we go. Hey! Snooping on their personal emails, professional emails. Okay. From Ann Babbage about next week. Sent it like 6 in the morning on November 1st. And our first day was... Was it our first day? I don't remember. Well. Okay, November 1st, 1993. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up to the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Ann Babbage. And Babbage. Okay, so he's alive on November 1st. I feel like I probably should know when he died. Okay, Hartley is a valet. Is Hartley the same guy who and Babbage was like criticizing For not like the guy who was in the garage and trying to explore and in the hovel. Okay. DC power regarding the fuse box repair. So that's the breaker box? October 8th. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Ooh. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple for due diligence on this project. Ooh, so the breaker room. We can actually do something with that. Okay. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Excellent. I wonder what that'll do. And we've got changes to the estate. October 7th, 1993. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. He was really up against the wire there making those changes. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. Ooh, what is this premonition? Is the Great Alzara our spirit of our granduncle speaking to us? Okay. And these, I don't recognize those names from the staff, which seems like maybe they're like, wait, that's a lot of mix. What the heck? I guess they're all, oh gosh, are mixed Scottish? McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. Those feel more like, I want to use the word co-conspirators, but like if there was some shady business going on, like they were hiding people in the bunker at some point from the Red Guard and the Red government. So this feels more like that aspect, or like family friends or family, other powerful families, members of our own, something like that. Up, DC power again. Okay, fuse box repair, but that was earlier. The vac indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. Should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Okay, yeah, so if we turn them all to purple, then we get a white indicator. If that is not the desired functionality, let us know. Okay, but we've turned them all to purple before. I'm not convinced we saw a white indicator. Gabe from DC Power. Gabe from DC Power. So now we know anybody we see with the name Gabe has to do with DC Power. Is that everything? Huh. McDougal. Who are the mix? Remote terminal access. Okay. RTA. Okay, it's possible to connect other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA, and one offline terminal may be accessed using Blackbridge protocol. So now we have unlocked the Blackbridge location. Select another terminal to connect to. I wonder if this will be permanent. What happens if we do this? Oh. Okay. So we can just access. Okay, so we can, it doesn't matter which terminal we access, we get all capabilities. I really do wonder if this is, what's it called? Permanent or not, if they stay connected. Okay. So if we, that's cool. That feels like a way to maybe not have to run back and forth between different terminals. And now that we have Blackbridge open, we will always have the opportunity to look at one of these. We don't have to find them first. It's okay if they're offline. So that could potentially let us like run an experiment, or like security lets us turn off. It lets us fiddle with the security door protocol, which can be potentially very helpful. And then I don't remember what the shelter one does. Staff services. Should punch out. It's been a while since we placed a special order. I want a shovel. I would love a shovel because we have been trying to increase the amount of dirt piles available to us. Oh, whoops. Okay, now I don't think this will do anything, but let's just run payroll. We don't have servant's quarter or maid's chamber. We've never found that, but we'll pay him. That's cool. Okay, let's look for evidence of the mix. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. Ooh, what's this? What's this portrait? The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. So we did find the antechamber lever in the greenhouse. That is the original place we found, like the place to actually stick it in. So there's definitely going to be a, it sounds like if we find a greenhouse again, there will be a place to insert the lever, which is excellent information. I don't think, okay. Make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay, so that makes me think that the lever location in the greenhouse is always the northern facing one, because that would make me think that there are west and east levers that are not broken somewhere that are always going to open either the west or the east side. Okay. So if we find a greenhouse, we know, and we find a coat check or another lever, then we can definitely access from, well, I mean, we're approaching from the south, but we're going north. Okay. Okay. Love that confirmation for us. I want to see this portrait more. I can get it closer. Okay, well, what else is in this drawer? This guy. What else is in here? And can I please look at this? Ooh, who is this? She's holding a pen and a book. It makes me think maybe it's our mom. Standing in front of the fountain. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, that's a king's piece. No king. There's no king here, though. There's a bear. So is this our uncle? I feel like it's our uncle. Wait a second. Okay, what I'm wondering is, because I was making fun of this guy for having so many busts, but they all feel kind of deliberate. And hang on. Okay, so this here, there's a big bust here. I wonder if there's anything under there. And then he's pointing over here. Okay, but there are multiple of this. There are multiple busts of all these people. Okay, are you titled in a way that is going to be helpful for us, is my wondering. We have a couple. We have one of you over here, and then There's one big one. And then there's one queen. Huh. Okay. There's one queen. Oh, come on. Okay, wait. Flight of the Queen. But that's red. March of the Count is the one that feels important. Fall of the Lord, passing of the Barons, passing like he's passing. Herrings of the Major. Red, so are the reds the red herrings? Is that what that's trying to say? Reading the Barons, writing. Last title. Okay. Wait, okay, this feels so relevant to the safe. Fall of the Lord. Well, let's assume that a code is going to be 4 digits because the lying note that said this is the safe code had 4 digits. It also feels like the correct number for a safe. March of the Count. Maybe he's a count. He looks like a count. I gotta say, like, barons in media, I feel like the baron or the count, they're always just a little shady. And they're like the corrupt bourgeoisie, like oppressing the little town of Christmas villagers. Wait. March of the Count. March. Can I touch the counts? No. But how many are there? Okay, there's one. Oh, wait, that's a different person. Does everybody else only have one? Okay. Mustache guy. Okay, I wonder if these are the friends and the mix. Okay, so maybe this is that grand uncle? What does he look like? So maybe we've got like a baron and and a count because he's the one on the safe, and also a lord. Are you a lord? What else did we have? A queen. Okay, so there's a queen, a major, but maybe not a major because that's where the red herring is. Huh. Yeah, these certainly feel like they're friends of his. Oh, okay. Well, back to counting. The counts. Maybe counts. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, 3. No. No. 4? That one's big, so I don't know. And then I'm just going to verify again. Does everybody else only have 1? We have 1 queen, very distinct. Can you imagine having like a bunch of like photos or busts of all your buddies, except you have like a ton of one of them? What are you trying to say? Okay, is this guy the same? I counted, there were 3 of the little counts. Write that down. 3 little counts. Okay. And then there were... Is that the same guy? One of that mustache, one of this guy with the different style of mustache beard combo. And then this guy, that's a different guy. Yeah. Nope, that's the same guy. There are 2 of this guy. Okay. 2 of, I don't know if I'm gonna call him friendly mustache. 1 queen. 1, what is that called? 1 it's almost a goatee, but he's missed it. I'm gonna call it a goatee. 1 goatee. Anybody else? Anybody else hanging around? One weird pointy thing. And I guess a big... Let's see. So there's one queen. I don't know which one is... I mean, I was assuming that guy was a count because this one is in black, and then that's the relevant one, and the other ones are not relevant. March of the Count. There are 3 counts. March of the count. 3. No. Ooh, I don't like that angle. 3. 3. No. What are you? Okay, I'm gonna re-look for clues in the emails because maybe I want to look at the emails from McGuire and McKinley and McDougal. Maybe there's a clue. What's a data transfer? Not available. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, from Mick. Ha! Ha! Okay. Okay, changes you requested. Date October 7th, 1993. Wait. October. Is there a date connection here? October 7th, 1993. Bear fruit. And Babbage. Power box. Okay, what else do you have to say? November. No instructions. I don't know what to do with this. Like, what is this one trying to tell us? No instructions. Holiday. Hartley. Why? What is the purpose of this email? What is it, like, clue-wise or lore-wise? What is it trying to tell us? Okay, I have a theory. Okay, 843. 08843. I have a theory. Back up. Keep going. Okay, my theory is you. March. January, February, March. 3. Okay. 3 counts at March and then 3 counts. Oh my god. It's the red envelope the Great Alzara mentions. Oh, are they all in the safes? And is this a special gem? No, it's just a regular gem. Oh my god. This is number 8? He was number 8? Also looks like an infinity sign. 8 out of... And then we'll only get to read 7. March 3rd, Mr. Sinclair. So this is not the one written by our uncle. Okay. March 3rd. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, envelopes. We felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Ooh, incriminating? Let's first put your apprehensions aside. I also don't know what year this was written, just March 3rd. March. Okay. March 3rd. March. Are they all date related like that? Like other safes? Because March 3rd, March 3rd, that ended up being like, 0303 is the date of March 3rd of when he received this letter. So maybe the other safes are also date related. What other safes have we seen? There was one in like an no. Some sort, not the study, but like something like that. And then there's one in the boudoir, which was a Christmas present, which was 12/25. Okay, we have to go back and test this theory if we find the boudoir. Okay. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. The other letters. It was the final letter ever sent, a red letter. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. Boy, this feels like just a big, grand explanation of what we've done wrong. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any danger, any tangible danger. If we gave you any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was only meant in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. So this is about money. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. Oh my gosh. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. Okay, signing off this letter, sorry for the inconvenience, is really funny. Oh, we have to scrutinize. X. Good Lord. So, someone was blackmailing our granduncle Baron Sinclair, apparently for money, and he paid. He satisfied them, and part of the issue is that we were threatened. Simon was threatened, and the people are claiming, oh, it was just his social prospects, but our uncle probably thought that we were being, our life was being threatened. And honestly, if this has anything to do with, our mother's disappearance, it would be a fair fear. But there's also an allusion to business beyond this incident of blackmail that they are mentioning. They are also here. No. With judgmental tone, stolen letters. Stolen letters. So someone It's unclear if we stole them or if they stole them from us. The content of your stolen letters. Yeah, we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. So there's still this underlying cause that the other letters are talking about. And it seems to have something to do with like the status of the family, the Sinclair family in general. We don't know who this is, and it's possible that our uncle didn't know either because it's forever anonymous with this weird uncapitalized F. Oh my god, is there anything else? Red letter. And it would seem that they've been communicating with via red letters before this. But here's also the thing. I think the Great Alzara said that each red letter, was penned by a different hand. So the person who actually wrote this or typed it up is not going to be the author of the others, even though they do mention having knowledge of the other letters. Wow. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Anything on the back here? Just the safe. Anything else? Anything else? I really don't see anything that looks... anything else. Dust for fingerprints, and then I don't even know. Wow. Okay. Were you pointing to a safe? Is that what the hands do? Except there was a hand in a bedroom and it was pointing down, and that doesn't make sense. Okay. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, I'm super excited to find the boudoir if we can. Oh gosh, where are we? Can we go any further? We can go to the conference room and try to get out that way, and the archives as well. So let's try to get out the conference room. Yeah. I gotta keep my eye out for those hands, because maybe the hands have to do with other stuff. Which way is the conference room? The bedroom where the... Crazy. Which way is the conference room? I'm all spun around. Oh, that's not a connection. Silly, silly. We have to go to the archives. Okay. Okay, wait. Yeah, and the guy with the big mustache, the other safe, that's our uncle. That's our uncle. Wonderful. I also don't know what to do with this room. Oh, Baron. Well, onwards. Archives. And here's a door that we can go through. I think it might be locked. Oh, it is locked. That's right. Out of keys. Oh, no. Well, then we must go to the boiler room. Through the other way. Haha. And then after the boiler room, we must go... Is it straight? No, it's to the right. Okay. Into the conference room. And then... Oh, money! That's right. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so rich. This is ridiculous. That's right, because spreading things makes it all accumulate in the conference room. Holy... This is more money than we have... This is insane. I wish we could find a freezer so we could freeze our funds, because we're starting to run out of runway to actually spend it and do things with this this run. After meeting in the office safe. So we didn't actually find these in the office, anything in the office safe. We didn't find notes in the office safe. So maybe there is another one? Oh. Are you locked? Yeah, locked. Shoot. Okay. Well, at least we got all that money. What can we use? Did we... I guess we can buy things in the kitchen. There's not going to be anything in the dining room because it's after rank 8. This is rank 8. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're only on rank 7. Oh, 1 envelope collected. That's a permanent thing that's being tracked. Amazing. Let's think. We have 46 coins. And is there anything we can do with that? Ridiculous. Okay. No. I think we need to go back to the places where we can dig, because we have this shovel. And also maybe we can get through the West Wing. And so we have to go back to the tomb and check that out and dig. And also let's scoot by the workshop because maybe we can combine our the inventory items we have. But for now, we just need to go on back through. Okay. So it's going to have to be boiler room, left, drawing room. I'm going to get lost. Boiler, archives, drawing. Oh, that's not a way. Boiler, archives, drawing, bedroom. Okay. Boiler. Archives. Drawing. Do I want to go back in the office and look for another safe? I really didn't see anything, so no. Bedroom should even us out. Nice. Yeah, like your person. What are you trying to say? Okay. Bedroom, corridor, morning room, chapel, workshop, corridor, morning room. Anything in here? Wednesday. Okay, yeah. November 5th, he's already passed. Died on Wednesday. Interesting. More to follow. But 14 summers. We are a teenager. A young teenager. Any tea in here? No. Onward. Chapel. Thank you for your clues, chapel. So we're gonna go chapel, workshop, kitchen. I don't know. Yeah. Chapel. We can afford to be generous with the church this time. Let's see if we can make anything. What happens if we can? Nope. Nothing goes with a shovel. Okay, no shovel. Oh, it's possible we cannot combine anything. That's okay, though. What is this? Kitchen, hallway, entrance hall. Cool. Can we buy anything else? Oh, actually, that would be really helpful. Yum. Yeah, we might as well. Now we will definitely be able to, at least when the day ends, it will not be because we are tired. It will not be because we ran out of steps. Hallway, entrance hall. Foundation. I do want to take another peek at the foundation. I do. So actually, entrance hall. Let's do that first. Spare room. Nook. Foundation. Nope. Den foundation. Swans. Okay. We'll do a quick sweep for a dig spot. Actually, it looks like, has there always been a dig spot there? What do you have for us, huh? Coins. 2 coins. We are ludicrously wealthy. I don't even know. You know what? I don't want to dig this up because, like, what are we gonna do with more coins? But let us definitely go down and see now that we have the knowledge of other things that are underground, we have to look with fresh eyes on what's going on down here. And also see if there's still an upgrade disc or if that was just... Oh. Elevator? Again, I think that might be if we happen to... Yeah, it's red. That red gem we picked up. If we exit through here, we can call the elevator if we have a key card. Otherwise, we are trapped. There is an upgrade disc here. Right. Hey. We're getting a lot of utility out of the upgrade discs this day. This has been the longest day. Okay. Upgrade disc, which we will keep in our pocket. We don't have to go run back to the lab or the office. We don't have to do that because I think we can access... we should be able to use it in the Blackbridge room, which we are 1,000,000% going to check out. Done. Okay. I wonder if there's just always going to be an upgrade disc down there. That would be cool. We could just every day upgrade at least one thing. Spare room. I'm really glad we ate all that food. Would have been a sad end of the day. Okay. Oh, it's getting dark out there, huh? Yeah, we're going to... I think we've already thrown our coin in here. Yeah. How do we get in here? Oh, hey. Okay, look at these. These look meaningful. These look very meaningful. They're like in different... They're different sizes. This feels like it'll be connected to the fountain entrance. Very cool. Okay, let's do Blackbridge first. Because that's the new room. Okay, wait, yeah, we follow the telephone wires. They do go in both directions. But birds! Oh, goodbye. And I think this might be the... Yes. Are you it? Are you it? It's open! Yo! Blackbridge Grotto. Huh. This is permanently open? Oh my god. What did we just pick up? Oh, a microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. What? Insert microchip? What do you mean insert microchip? Oh. What is this? Oh, it's all... This is very mysterious. This is also very mysterious. 3 circles. Okay. Well, I'm glad this is going to be just available to us. Yeah, let's start by just upgrading. What are we going to get? Oh, closet. Dead end, so we're not really incentivized to pick it. But maybe we can just... Oh. Yikes. So this would create... Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, this gives us the most possible items without risking... Like 4 extra items if drafted next to a red room, but 0 base items, so closet does nothing otherwise. Versus this gives us baseline 2 and max 4, so this is just better than an empty closet. I guess hallways are more common than bedrooms, maybe that's why, but we're gonna do a bedroom closet. Yeah. Okay, what else? Blackbridge. Okay, I guess that's a bridge. The pieces there look like a little bit like castles or chess pieces. An admin key? Shoot. Is it different than Swan Song? Ah. Okay, an admin key. So like a username? I don't know. We will have to come back to this and keep our eye out for an admin key. Oh, who would? I mean, I definitely Sinclair would have access. Would anybody else have access? Insert. We put it back. Oh, so are we basically on the lookout for 2 more of these things? That's what this feels like. Okay, yeah, and that circle is now lit up. So we start with 1, and we need to find 2 others. Okay, how many screens are there? 1, 2, 3. Fascinating. That's cool. So we can't actually use this place to access a terminal yet because we don't have our admin key. Look out for an admin key. But we can use it as an upgrade station if we find more floppies. So if we find some floppies in the foundation, if that's just recurring, we're going to end up with some pretty well-boosted floor plans available to us. Okay, very cool. Now we're going to run back to the tomb. Private drive the grounds. We're going to run back to the tomb and do a lot of digging. And maybe we'll find something that, maybe we'll find keys. Keys would let us keep progressing. Yeah. If not keys, I think that's the only thing that can help us right now. Keys or, some sort of special item that lets us, I don't know, keep going somehow. Right now we're blocked by 2 locked doors. Hello, dig spot. Kiki. Coin. Ugh. 40 coins. This is silly. Though I guess if Granduncle had to pay blackmail to protect us, we may need to hang on to these coins. Well, I'm gonna dig you up, Granduncle. So this is probably also why what we read in that 8th red letter really informs this letter that Sinclair meant, where he's expressing all these regrets and a wish for us to be free. So now we have more context into what was weighing so heavily on him and possibly the whole family. Okay, here we go. Another dig spot. More coins, oh my god. Come on. I don't actually remember how many dig spots there were, just that there were more than 1, and I mean, we have found 2, so that might be it. Come on. Nothing. Right? Nothing? Nothing. More coins. Jesus Christ. Why are there more coins here? What? I don't even want to... This is ridiculous. Why? Why were they put here? I thought everything was supposed to aggregate in the conference room. What is money doing down here? Who put it there? I mean, the magic house. Okay, that's all I saw. Maybe there were only 2. So let's retrace our steps down into the depths to see if we have anything else to dig. Dig it up, oh, dig it. Catacombs? Dig in the catacombs? Dig. Hey, you. Is the lighting different? That's so pretty. Someone really thought about how to make this look cool. Anything going on here? No. Okay. This arrow feels so like carnival-esque. It's very strange. It's a very strange choice. Okay, dig spots, dig spots. We're underground where dirt is. Come on, we're 14. We're a 14-year-old boy. Come on, squeeze through. Ah. Right. That's right. Don't know what this means. Looks a bit like our crest. Right. Nowhere to go. Okay. And is that true? No more dig spots? Yeah, just flooded. We're just flooded. Okay. We didn't find any keys. We found plenty of coins. It breaks my heart how many coins we have, but it doesn't matter. We don't need to buy, like, we have no way to buy anything. Does this feel worse than needing something and not being able to get it, having too much of something and not being able to use it? Nah, no, it's worse to not have what you need. Because keys would be great. We don't have them. Okay, out. Yeah, nothing, okay. We will head out and reflect on our little lives and try to figure out what Sinclair did to try to save us, his beloved nephew. What did you do? I wonder if the crypt stays unlocked. Probably resets. Ooh. Ugh. Okay, now that we're out, what else is there for us to do? Possibly nothing. Keys, gems. This is locked. This is locked. West Wing Hall? The West Wing Hall sure feels like it was probably locked, but we have to check. And we now know, I think, if we can find the boudoir, and if not today, a further run, we will know what to potentially how to unlock that safe. And maybe what's inside? Maybe a red letter, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, okay. Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, yeah, nursery. Nursery. Again, weird. 2 beds in the nursery. Why? I went completely the wrong way. Goodness gracious. I'm getting fooled. I just got completely fooled. I thought that there was access here and here. Whoops. How many steps do I have? 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might be able to get exactly there. Okay. We're gonna do parlor, den. Goodness gracious. Parlor. I mean, I guess the foundation. Oh, it doesn't matter. Wonderful. Okay. Foundation because it's cool. Oh, I'm a fool. Whoops. Guys, it's been too long of a day. I'm absolutely losing it. Okay, so we're, I think, not gonna actually make it to the leftover place with 4 steps to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, absolutely not. We would have needed to snake our way like a crazy person all the way around, which was not gonna happen. Well, what a crazy, crazy productive day. We explored so far underground. We found a red letter. We learned what the red letters mean from the Great Alzara. Oh, incredible. What is the house going to say about us when we call it a day? Prosaic Villa. I don't actually know what that word means. We took 111 steps. That's impressive. We ate a lot of food from the kitchen. Only 3 new rooms feels like it doesn't represent how much we discovered because the tomb unlocked several new rooms. They just aren't your typical room. They're different areas. Wow. Incredible day. We learned so much. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited to go back and push forward with our newfound knowledge and keep solving mysteries and finding more. Thank you so much. Bye.